Welcome all, welcome all, welcome all Niner fans, all faithful fans, and all NFL fans. All right, what's up, guys? What's going on? Been a while, couple weeks actually. All right, I'll probably explain more about that when we get done here. Okay. I'm gonna try to get the show going because I know we're late. It's my fault, of course. But I want to apologize to the guys on first hand before they get in here. I'm sure a couple people already popped in, so I want to apologize. It's my fault because I know we're late. Had stuff over here before I got on here, so it's all good. Yeah, but we'll get to it. We're gonna be, I guess, talk about pre-draft and all the news that's been going on for the last couple weeks. But I'll explain the reason why we weren't around last week. I'll explain it a little later because I just want to get the show going and get everybody in here. All right. So, was that a fact? We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Yeah, you know what it is. Home of the West Coast offense. Frisco to Stockton, Modesto to Fresno, we get it poppin'. Reppin' my team, when you see me, you know everything. Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Go.
What's up, y'all? We're back. All right. Get this thing going. All right. And I'm going to start with, of course, the first gentleman from California, where you can. Let me see if I can do this right. I'm messing myself up here. Oh God, it's a brand new phone. Oh my God, I've got to put his stuff in the brand new phone, but it's okay. I'm sure he'll just announce it when he gets in here. But of course, I know it's Matt Dennis 9. All right, that's where you find him on Twitter. Tell everybody else where else we can find him. Hold on, Matt. Tell everybody else now. Go ahead.
Hey guys. Great Friday. Matt Dennis 9, Niner Matt 16, and Matt Dennis 22 on Instagram.
Thank you. I know I didn't put him.
I'm on Facebook, but I don't do Facebook too much, because it's on an old phone, and for some stupid reason I can't get Facebook on my new phone.
It's all good,
and
man.
There was some stupid thing, so.
All right, no problem.
Anyways,
real quick, I'm gonna bring these couple people in here, gentlemen. At Josh Gitt, you find him at Josh Gitt. All right, he's our Dodger fan. So I call him Jay Dodger. I don't care. That's my name I give him. Morning, Jay. What's up, man?
What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
And of course, next man, from Connecticut. Of course, you find him at Rich Bonsall. He's our coach, Richie B. Come on here, Rich.
How we doing, faithful?
Here we go. We're in. We're good. Ugh. Sorry, guys. That was my fault. All good. We're here. Talk a little bit. Get it going. A lot of stuff going in the news. Whoever's got news, let it all out. Whoever's got news, let it all out.
I don't know. Free agency is getting ready to start, so it's like there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Between players. I mean, between the three of us, we can probably come up with 30 or 40 players that they've talked about ties with the Niners, are on the Niners and not going to be tendered. It's crazy the amount of stuff that's going on and the stuff that is talked about with the Niners right now. Whether it's, where do we want to go with this, guys? Do we want to talk about free agency first? Do we want to talk about something else?
Well, all I know is that right now it looks like JJ is not coming back. Trent's on his way out to Houston or somewhere because the 49ers are not going to negotiate with him. It's like, we already renegotiated your contract, bro. We're probably not going to do it again. You're 38 and you want to get paid like you're still 25. And yes, you're still a great player, but you're declining. So,
if we let him go, would you want to go after Taylor Decker from the Lions?
No.
You know what I mean?
He basically has one arm. He's got a bad shoulder and he's done.
I know.
That's a big no from me.
So what do you think? You think the Niners cave, or do you think they'll let him
kind
go?
of 50-50 on this. Like, I understand, like, he carries a big cap hit if they get rid of him, but you know, as Matt's alluded to, they've already renegotiated with him twice.
But he's got no guaranteed money left,
and he hasn't played a full season in like 6 years. Like,
and he's not gonna. He missed the last game of the season last year.
Okay,
let's be fair.
Fair, but actually, technically 2 games if you consider the fact he got hurt in the first play of the Bears game. But it's like,
yeah.
Look, man, I understand that, like, you're still the best left tackle in football, but it's like, you know, you're 38. You know, he knows what he's doing because he knows the Niners are in a precarious position. He knows we've got big needs here.
He's holding us hostage.
Instead of trying to help the team out, he's trying to help himself out. So it's
he's a mercenary, dude. Everybody thinks he's a team guy. He's a total mercenary. Everybody calls Bosa a mercenary. He's worse than Bosa.
I mean, he's a depreciating asset.
The problem is he's still our best lineman. Like it or not, he's still our best lineman by far.
Okay, but you can't keep giving into his demands for a raise every 2 years. It's like, you know, that doesn't work.
Man.
You know, it might in your real job, it may happen once, but like after the first time, I was like, nah, man, either honor your contract or get the hell out of here.
Hey, man, jet fuel's expensive.
Come on, man.
Well, I think actually, if he's healthy, I'd say Pooney is probably our best lineman right now.
Nah, Trent's still better. Pooney's great, man. I think Pooney has the potential to be really, really good, but it's hard to ever put a guard over a fucking elite left tackle, regardless. It's real hard. I mean, left tackle is, especially with a right-handed quarterback, is premium position, and Trent's arguably one of the greatest to ever do it. So it's tough. I wish he'd be fair with us. If we said, okay, Trent, you want to play till 40, you're 30, you're going to be 38 right now. You got no money left on this deal. Let's negotiate the next 3 years for you. You'll play till you're 40, but don't kill us. Don't bend us over the bucket. Let's try to work out something that's fair on both sides, so that if and when he does decide to retire, it doesn't kill us on dead cap. And when he retires, the money's clean. We're not carrying a bunch of bonus money or any stupid thing that we got to pay cap charges on when he leaves. Then you can make it work, and then we can try to say, okay, now we still need a center and a left guard. Let's go. And then obviously a backup left tackle that can actually play, because we're going to lose Burford. Burford's going to get paid. Someone's going to pay Burford like $15 million, and he's going to be gone. Because the only other left tackle that's probably halfway decent that's going to be out there is the guy from the Chiefs, and I can't remember his name. He's the only other guard. He's the only other left tackle that's going to be out there floating around.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the left tackle from the Chiefs, the only other adequate, left tackle that's going to be, that's going to work for us.
I don't know. I'm torn at this point. I
am too.
I'm to the point where I honestly don't really care what happens. Although, if they do end up cutting or trading Trent, I just say, just rip the Band-Aid
tear it down.
And
tear it down, man. Tear it down. Trade Bosa, trade CMC, cut the fullback. Just clean house. Trade Kittle, even if I don't even want to do that. I don't even want to do that, but I may trade Kittle. I may trade Fred. Trade everybody. Just clean house and start with a bunch of kids and start all over again.
Oh, that's crazy talk.
Because we're not one player away. You kill Trent, our offense is dead, man. Our offense is dead without Trent. Especially if we don't get a decent tackle to play. Because and we need a running back. We need 2 wide receivers. We need a tight end till Kittle can play. There's a lot of holes here that I think people are just overlooking. There's a lot of bad holes here.
Real quick, before you guys continue. It reported about 8 hours ago. I guess you guys probably know about it, but the 49ers are reportedly pursuing deals with kicker Eddie Pinheiro and Thomas Morstead, punter. Sorry.
Cool. We'll be able to make field goals and fun.
This a kicking game will be solid.
Mm-hmm. All right, continue, guys. Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good. You saw that the 49ers interest in Ben Barch. And I'm like, what? And putting him on IR? Is that what we're using? That's what Ben Barch will be here for, is to go on IR. I'm like, come on, dude. Because they're like, I saw this thing at X today, it was Ben Barch was easily the best left guard on the team last year. I was like, really? He played like 3 games. How's he easily the best guard on the team when he played 3 games? Spencer Burford was the best left guard on the team last year.
Introduce our C-Man. That's C-Man. That's him. Hey, guys. Sorry I haven't been around much. It's all good, brother, man. Take care of your family, all right? I know.
Hey, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, we know you're busy, Craig. It's all good, brother.
Take
All
care
right,
of your family, my man.
Good take care of your family, brother. Good take care of your family.
But yeah, man. I mean, that Barch news was driving me nuts. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Why are we even talking about him? And then what did we say? I think it was they're talking Dobbs is the receiver we're interested in. I'm like, come on, dude. Can't we go after somebody who's really good? Dobbs is like an okay, like, second receiver. You know what I mean?
It
It
might
was
be
like,
a nice pickup. It might be a nice pickup. He just got cut this week.
yep.
I take a shot at Darnell Mooney. Numbers weren't great in Atlanta this year, but he still averaged 13 yards a carry, which is better than what we've got on our roster right now. He could kind of be our replacement to JJ. Yeah, he can move the chains. I like to
Yeah.
play with him.
We'll definitely need a chain
Thanks,
mover.
guys. I love you guys. Love you too, C-Man, man. I love you, man. You know I do.
Yeah.
All right, man.
But it's we definitely need a chain mover, and that's the only thing. I mean, if JJ come back for 12, I'm in. But any more than that, I'm like, nope.
Doesn't sound like he's gonna. It doesn't sound like he's gonna take a cut. So
and get your money. Look, man. Look, your NFL career is only this long, so go make your money. I'm sorry you can't make it here, JJ. You on this team, you're number 3.
Darnell Mooney would be a nice replacement.
Yeah, somebody can give JJ 15 or 20 million.
Which is cool, man. Good for him. Good for him. He earned it. I'm not saying he didn't earn it. He's just it doesn't work here. Especially when the whole offense is CMC until Kyle breaks him.
Right. I mean,
I don't want Pierce. I don't think Pierce is elite.
It's just he's gonna come with a high price tag. That's the problem. I like Pierce, but he's not. He's gonna.
Yeah, they're saying 28 million,
and he's just not that. So
I'm sorry. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Sorry. No. It's brutal. I mean, and then they're talking about going after Hendrickson. I'm like, what do we need a guy like Hendrickson for? What do we need a guy like Hendrickson for? This team is. You only get guys like Hendrickson when you need that last piece to go to the Super Bowl. That's what you're using Hendrickson for, and we're not that team. Plus, he's 31. How many years do you want to give a 31-year-old freaking guy? That freaks me out, especially during free agency. It's like, guys, we're not that team right now. We're just not that team. This is the Rams type of deal. That's a Rams kind of play right now because they look like they're pushing the chips to the center of the table for Stafford's last year. That's what it looks like.
Hey, the last time I signed a free agent defensive tackle from Cincinnati, that worked out pretty well. So, but to tell you the truth, kind of on those lines, Rich, the only reason I'd sign Hendrickson would be to keep him away from the Rams. Because I think that's where he's going. That's who they would get because they can't, by trading for McDuffie, they've kind of taken themselves out of the Max Crosby sweepstakes. So that'd be
he's going to. I think he's going to the Bears. Crosby's going to the Bears.
And if you see what the Bears are doing, they're like laying the foundation for a big trade on defense.
That team's going to be freaking nasty next year, dude. They're going to be so good.
Ryan Pace is he's doing some work up in Chicago, man. I'm impressed with what he's done with that roster. He's got to have 2 back-to-back home run off seasons. Like man. They're primed to win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years.
All right. About an hour ago, this was actually reported. I don't know. It's not a fake account. I've seen it before. It's just in. The San Francisco 49ers are favors to sign Buccaneers legend Mike Evans. He is leaving to Tampa Bay.
You knew
But
that. I
there-
expected
hold
that. I
on,
hate to
hold
say it.
on,
I
more to
expect
this.
that.
It's
I
not a
expect
fake
that.
either. It's not fake either because there's a bunch of comments on here. No, please sign someone like Dobbs or more money. That's what it says here in draft. Jermaine
Why do we
down
need a
to-
33-year-old wide receiver?
That's accurate. He's 32 years old. Evans is 32 years old.
Yeah, but he'll be
Hall of
33
Famer.
in season. He'll be
Yeah, I know.
33 in season.
I know.
Why the heck? We
Mike
already went
paired
through a
with
year
Brock-
of old and
Brock
slow.
Purdy and CMC.
A
George
1 year
Kittle would
deal.
be
I could.
fun.
A 1 year deal. I could work with that if it's like a prove it deal. If
Yeah,
he wants,
Yeah, but
multi-year,
he's 33.
I'm
What's he got to
I'm not
prove?
doing that. If he wants
1 year.
2-3 years, not doing that.
Yeah, what's
No,
he got to
that's
prove
weird,
at
man.
33 that he can still run? Ugh. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like having this team's young and it needs to get young and fast. It doesn't need to get older and slower. Because what are they going to do? They're going to bring in Mike Evans and Debo so we can have the oldest wide receiving crew in the NFL.
When Tom Brady threw the ball to Mike Evans by a wide open touchdown, when it was a penalty on their offense, who was that he burnt when that corner? I forget who it was.
Oh, I don't know.
One of the corners got burnt real bad, and Mike Evans just ran right past him, and Tom Brady hit him wide open.
It didn't count, so who cares?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm
Like,
talking
who
about the
cares?
corner.
Come on, man.
I'm talking about the corner. I'm talking about the corner.
That's
Yeah,
like that's like that's like saying like, oh man, did you see that guy? Hit, well, it was a foul ball, but it came very close to him the pole. It didn't matter. It was a foul ball. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Stop.
6 more feet, it would have been a home run.
Come on, guys. No, come on, Ryan.
Come on, I'm trying my best right here.
Come on, Ryan. What are we doing?
I don't know, man, but I'm scared that that's what the Niners are going to do is that they're going to sign Debo and Evans, and we're going to have the oldest offense ever in the NFL history. Average age is going to be 33.2 or something. It's crazy.
If you could get Evans on a 1 year deal, I think that could actually work. I still think he's got a good season left in the tank. But if he wants 2-3 years, not doing that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I guess I'd do it for a year, but then he's the guy like him. He for some reason wants multi-year. I'm like, no. We can't have a 34-year-old center, a 38-year-old left tackle, a 30-year-old running back, another 30-year-old receiver, a 34-year-old tight end. It's like no.
Yeah.
We need to get younger, not older. It's like man. I don't know. It's not the winning formula, especially when the 1 and 2 teams in our division are young and fast.
John
getting better.
John Lynch is getting lapped by both John Schneider and Les Snead, and it's
Big
ugly
time.
right now. It's ugly.
Big time.
I mean,
It's embarrassing. It's not even ugly. It's embarrassing.
It's the NFC West is like a swim meet. Thankfully, the
Yeah.
Cardinals, as soon as they jumped into the water, are already dead and are floating on top of the waters. The Niners, it's almost like they're kind of like the Special Olympics kid who, they tell themselves, "Oh, you're doing great. You're a champ. You're a first place kid." While the real Olympians are just lapping them all across the pool, and we're being left in the dust.
They're like, here's your
And-
participation award.
Yeah.
New Jersey native, Panama. Come on, Panama. Hey, Panama.
Hey,
Hey,
girl.
how's it going?
How y'all
How you
doing?
doing? How you doing?
Yeah, it's ugly right now, and I'm worried that Lynch is going to do some desperation heave, like along the lines of a Mike Evans or like a Hendrickson to try to save his job, and he's going to end up making things worse, and that's what ends up costing himself his job at the end of the season. And that's not even to mention the reach that he's probably going to make in the draft.
Yeah, dude, book it now. If Mike Evans, Debo, and Ricky Pearsall are our starting wide receivers, we go 7-10. We go 7-10.
No love for Debo.
No, it isn't
No.
even that, man. He was a great player for one season. He was a great player for that one season. And then he came back thick and fat and couldn't play. Then he came back and played good one more time.
Too much cheeseburgers, I guess.
Yeah, double Debo with cheese.
Nobody
To
with
quote
cheese.
to quote Grant Cohn. And then he was gone. And look, what did he do? 700 yards last year? That's fine. That's fine if he's making $5 million.
Is he 1, 2, or 3 over there?
What?
Not even.
As the receiver?
He may be a. I'm not even sure he's a 4 at this point.
Wow.
What with the what with the Commanders?
Yeah.
Commanders, he was probably the 3. He was probably the 3. He was probably the 3.
He went from
because that's not Debo's deal. Debo is elite with the ball in his hands because he can break tackles like crazy. His hands suck, and he's not a good route runner. But he is elite as far as breaking tackles. He's elite when he breaks tackles, but
What's going on, Bebop? What's going on? Go Niners.
What's up, Bebop?
Bebop.
Hello.
But he's done. He's done. It sucks, man.
Come on in, Bebop. Come on in here, man. Follow the link if you want to come in. All right, it's in there.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, we need to have a strong draft. We
only got 7 draft picks, man. That's why we need to trade all these guys. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm just saying. You're right. You're so right.
I have to. Go ahead.
And I don't like, I don't want to think about trading Kittle but because Kittle's still really, an outstanding player, but I hate thinking about trading all these guys.
I do too, but what would Bill Walsh do? That's kind of where I'm throwing my brain at this is get rid of the guys a year too soon.
I know, but
oh, y'all must have seen Larry.
Ugly.
Oh, y'all must have seen Larry Kruger's list, huh?
No, I didn't actually. I haven't had a chance to take a look at Krug yet. But like if they let Trent go, like I said, you may as well just tear down the house and get some draft picks. Trade Mac Jones, trade Nick Bosa, trade all the guys that aren't going to be here in 3 years anyway, when this team could finally be good again.
What's up, y'all? What's up, Panama?
Hey.
Because we need it. I mean, that's the only way this team is going to be able to regroup and be able to do something with it. And also that 27 pick, I'd trade back. I would trade back and try to get more picks in the second round.
I'm wondering if New England would be willing to give us their 31. We trade 27 for 31, and then maybe they attach a second round pick to it. So then you'd have 8 picks there.
Yeah, or even move to the second round.
They just traded one of their offensive linemen to the Bears.
Oh man, Rich getting richer there, man.
Yeah. Dude, Ryan Pace, man, he's making magic up in Chicago, and he hasn't even pulled the trigger on what's going to be his big move. I think we all know they're about to get Crosby, which is exactly
they're going to get Crosby.
He's exactly what they need. I frankly was calling that near the end of the last season. I'm like, imagine if this team had Max Crosby. And if you really look at it, the Bears defense wasn't actually that bad. The problem was they couldn't get to the quarterback, and that's why even guys like Purdy could tear up their secondary. So if you get Max Crosby, then their secondary is going to become even better, and they are absolutely. I think they could move past Seattle to be the number 2 team behind the Rams. So if Seattle's going to lose, if Seattle loses a bunch of their guys, they're going to be in rough shape anyway. I'm surprised they're letting Kenneth Walker go like that. I'm a little, especially.
I think it's just looking.
Especially,
I think they're going.
Charbonnet's going to be out most of the season, so that's. I would have figured they would have maybe placed the franchise tag on him to keep him and then let him go next season. I'm very
running back
surprised
franchise tag's too high, man. Running back franchise tag's like $15 million.
True, but it's like you keep him. You have a legit
Davis was let go.
Repeating next season.
They're
not going to repeat. They let Kenneth Walker go.
Bebop, Kalia Davis was let go because they didn't want to pay the $3.52 million tender for the third tender. I think they might still try to re-sign him, but at less money. They just didn't want to pay the tender. So that might be the issue. I think the third, what do they call it? The third round tender was $3.52 million. And I think they're going to go at him and try to offer him like $2 or $3 million. $2 million or something like that and try to see if they can get him cheaper. I don't think they bring Jordan Elliott back at all, but Kalia Davis, I think they probably still want. They just want to see if they can get him cheaper. At least that's what I'm thinking based on the information I've seen. We've talked about Barch. You saw Rashawn Gary got let go.
Yeah.
I was just about to go there. I think that's, instead of signing Henderson, I think that's the move.
I do too.
He's still young. I think he needed to change the scenery because he was a first-round pick, and really until Parsons got there, wasn't exactly living up to his hype. So he had been Packer fans consider him a disappointed.
And he's averaged 7.5 sacks a year, 7.5, 9. He's like right in that range. So I mean, at least he's not a great sack artist, but he's something better than what we've got. That he would have been the sack leader on our team last year.
Yeah, I'd do that. Yeah, the three moves that I would make in free agency: Darnell Mooney, Austin Eckler, and Rashad Gary.
I'm totally with you. Have you seen the workout tape on Eckler coming off that busted Achilles?
He looks good,
man. He looks really good.
I've always liked Eckler, man. Always been.
I think he'd be a solid backup to McCaffrey right now. I really think based on the guys out there and what I think we could sign him for, I think we can get him for like $4 million.
Yes.
Cheap money.
David Montgomery would have been nice, but we're not in a position to trade even a 5th-round pick to get him. So
we can't
Robinson,
give away any draft picks.
Houston, you guys think Robinson Jr. is gone?
Yes.
Yeah, he was on X today actually. Basically, I don't know why he had the fingers crossed. Maybe he was thinking the Niners would re-sign him, but why? I mean, why would he want to stay here? I don't even know why he'd want to stay here.
If our interior line is going to be the same, if not worse, why would he want to stay here?
Never mind that.
Couldn't get any separation last year.
Yeah, and Kyle's going to spam CMC until he breaks him. So, I mean, he's got a chance to play because who knows? Like I said, history does not bode well for guys like Christian, who just Iron Man. So we don't know what his 30-year-old season is going to look like, coming off 416 touches, I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous about the health of Mr. McCaffrey.
Well, I hope Jordan James is working out right now. I hope he's running and because we're gonna need him.
He should be working out with Christian.
Find another guy though. That's why I think David Montgomery would have been so perfect because he's a vet and he doesn't require a lot of touches and yet when he gets the ball, he's good for about 5-7 yards a carry. Like it would have been so perfect. So now it's like that's why I'm going to Eckler right now. You gotta have another guy. Like I'm sure Jordan James could be good. We've seen one carry from him in garbage time. Like,
how about Tyler Algier?
Put him number 2. I'm sorry.
Tyler Algier from the Falcons.
I don't know him well enough to speak
I don't know.
on him.
Well, no, he's got good numbers himself. Like, and he averages a big carry. He kind of has. He's I think a mini Jordan Mason. I've heard a lot of people call him. Yeah,
which is not a bad thing.
Yeah,
especially if the guy's not going to play. They're not going to play until CMC gets hurt.
I've been seeing a lot of him too, so I can't necessarily I don't really have any tape to go off of him by, but he could possibly work. Although Kyle wouldn't play Jordan Mason, so he just bring him over here and stuff him on the bench too.
Yeah, I mean, God, he was the best pure runner on the team and couldn't get a carry. Couldn't get a carry. It's like,
ridiculous.
Come on, dude.
Ridiculous.
Hey, you know who's out there is Jimmy Ward.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Dude, he's better than what we got for. He's better than Jair. Even at his advanced age. I mean, what's Jimmy got to be around 35 now?
Probably 33.
Yeah, he's got to be somewhere between there. But he's available, man. I'll tell you, I would at least invite him to camp. No, dude, we don't need Mostert. We don't need Mostert.
No.
You know what I would like Mostert for at this point in his career?
That's allowed.
If Mostert could return punts, I'd be cool with that. Be a part
Good,
of kick returner.
good receiving back.
Yeah, but he'll never get any carries, so it wouldn't even matter if he was on the team. I'd rather have a young guy that's learning than an old guy. No, didn't they cut him?
Raiders.
I thought he was cut. I don't think he's on the Raiders right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard that either.
I think he's cut. I think he's cut.
I haven't seen that one.
Or he may be becoming a free agent because I don't think he's getting any multi-year deals at this point in his career. Even though he's probably still one of the fastest guys out there.
Bebop, are you camera shy?
You can put your
You're on-
avatar on Bebop.
You're on here a couple weeks ago with me, remember?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Hey man, and another hard no for me is I do not want Joey Broken Bosa on this team.
Yes, thank you.
I do not.
Absolutely not.
So it was funny because on X the other day, I don't know if you know who Tony Farmer is. He's one of the guys that's been on Grant Cohn's show the last couple weeks. He was joking around. We were joking around on X, and I just said we do not need Broken Bosa, and he's like, that is a great nickname for him. It was like, oh, that dude. No busted Bosa. So many, and it was funny. The other thing was guys were, I don't know, someone tweeted the 49ers are going to be talking with several free agents who are going to be coming on the market. And I'm like,
yeah, right.
49ers always talking shit about who they're going to sign, who they're talking to. And I'm like, I don't care who they're talking to. I want them to sign somebody. Somebody of relevance.
No disrespect to Panama, no disrespect to you, but Bebop, you don't have to have your camera on, okay? You can have audio, that's it. If you want to come on here, you use your audio, okay?
Just use your audio like I do.
Yep.
Jump in the party.
All right, jump on in, man. Jump on in, man. It's all good. Let me see. Here we go. Y'all see Jimmy G is in Arizona.
Yeah, I seen that.
Did
Please,
they sign
Arizona,
him?
by all means, go ahead.
Do you sign him, Bebop? Do you sign him or no? Do you know?
I don't think they signed him. They're talking about him. Look, I heard it. I heard Jimmy G. It's between the Dolphins and the Cardinals for Jimmy, which I think it would great idea for him because Jimmy could be a spot starter. He can be a placeholder until somebody, and then draft a quarterback. Jimmy, play until you suck, and then we'll throw the other guy in. It's all good.
He said, not yet, not yet.
And look, if you put Jimmy in an offense that he's playing that's similar to Kyle's, I think he'll play well. Like he played well in spot duty when he played for the Rams. He's fine. You just got to accept him for what he is.
Never ever change. No, I'm just saying. I hope Arizona never changes and just stays being the same dumpster fire.
What, man, the West Coast Jets? They're the West Coast Jets, man.
Wow.
Yes, we got the West Coast Jets. Please,
they are the West Coast Jets.
Yeah,
that's
just make sure every team in the NFC West gets 2 wins.
Same old Jets and same old Cards.
Yeah, make sure that every team in the NFC West gets 2 free wins from you every year.
Yeah, but we're not that far from swimming around in the sewer stool with them.
Come on, it's not that bad.
We should still sweep them.
Batman say something.
Look, man, I want to be as positive as you guys right now, but man, I am totally not. I'm nervous about what we're doing here.
Me neither.
I am nervous about this team right now. We are sitting on the fence trying to decide which way we're going to teeter. Because it's bad, man. I mean, I don't like having the oldest offense in the league. You know who Kyle's reminded me of now with how bad we are? He's reminded me of Gruden. Gruden wanted the all old guy team when he was with the Raiders and when he was with the Bucks, at least on offense. He always wanted the all old guy teams. And it's like, man, Mike LaFleur. Get son.
Well, yeah, I just think this is what I think we need to do. If he's there at 27, we take the tight end. If he's not, we take We take
I think
Jennings.
he's
Talking
gone.
about Sadiq, right?
I think he's gone. Now.
Yeah.
I don't think
He-
he's going to end up at 27.
After that combine,
Okay, well, if he's not available, then we take Mr. Dunker from Iowa and plug him in to left tackle.
I don't know if he's going to be there either.
I don't think he's going to be there. I don't think he's going to be there. I hope so, because I agree. I would take him, but he would be, if we kept Trent, he could play left guard for a year and get his feet wet. I don't like throwing a guy out there.
We draft that big defensive tackle from was it Texas Tech or something like that. He's like 6'5", 335 pounds. You know, and mix him in with CJ West and Alfred Collins. We got to.
They're going to be the starters now. Look, they're the starters now. West and Collins are the starters inside.
Oh yeah. They're
they're cemented now. Now that Davis and Elliott are out, these two are in. Keon White ends up being, the number one backup behind those two guys. If Bosa's supposed to be back for training camp, put Bosa on the right side. We don't know what we're going to do with why can't I think of Huff? We don't know what we're doing with Huff. We'll know probably Monday or Tuesday whether or not he's going to be caught.
And Michael should be back. They said he should be back by training camp.
Yeah, so Michael left side. I mean, look, starting four looks good. And we got Keon White. So I like that so far.
AC is a problem. AC
now,
is a problem.
Alfred Collins.
If we trade, let's say somebody wants Fred Warner, and they say, okay, we won't give you a first round pick, but we'll give you a second and third. Take that.
No, I want two twos. I take two twos.
Not about a first. Yeah, or it had to be like multiple twos.
Yeah, like if we got a second in this draft and a second in 27, I'd probably do that. And I hate to do it because Fred's still at 30. It's not terminal for a linebacker. But I was hearing that they were going to try to bring Greenlaw back and trade Fred, and I'm like, wait a minute, whoa. We're gonna bring back a guy that'll be lucky to play 3 games for a guy who's normally an Iron Man when he's not breaking bones. Yeah. And even when he is breaking bones, he's still playing. I was like, no. They got to trade for somebody that works. Like, I'd rather bring Kendricks back than bring back Greenlaw. To be perfectly blunt,
for real.
Is Kendricks?
Kendricks is so solid.
He's still a solid player, even though he's older. Like I said, he's a 1-year deal guy, and he's cool at playing on a 1-year deal. You know what I mean? He's fine with it because at his age too. Because I think he's 34. He's 33 or 34. Which again, I don't like guys hanging around that old. But I think it's okay to have like one of those guys to be like the go-to guy for all the young guys. To have that one old school pro that's in there to, like I said, kind of be the leader, if you will.
Real quick,
I'd rather have Fred. I'd rather have Fred and Kendricks back there.
I didn't let you guys know.
And
Dean
Winters trade CMC for a couple second rounders if we can get it.
I think we could get a second. I think we get 1 second. We could get 1 second for CMC. I think if we traded him to a team that was like. But we'd have to trade him to the Rams. That's how bad it's going to be. It would have to be a team like that.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Is we'd have to trade him to a team or like trade him to like the Bears or the Eagles.
But I do that. Don't trade him to the Rams, man. Come on, dude.
But you know what I'm saying is they got to trade him to a team that like says, hey, we're 1 player away. This is going to be the guy that's the icing on the cake that puts us over the top.
Oh man, seeing McCaffrey win a Super Bowl with the Rams would make me sick.
Be crushing.
It
would be crushing.
Make me sick. That would make me sick.
Especially as good as he's been for this
The other
team.
day, Jake said, he thought about what about trading it CMC and then signing Kenneth Walker, and I thought, I'm not against that.
I wouldn't be against that either because I think Christian's
but Kenneth Walker wants $20 million.
But Christian probably makes 17.
Yeah, Christian's not too far from that.
So if honestly, to get a guy that's in his prime at that number, I'm not, especially as much as Kyle runs the ball. I don't hate it to be to be kind of, you know, blunt about it, I wouldn't hate that. If we thought we could put Christian somewhere, you know, where that's good for him and good for us, I would not hate that, because that guy's an elite running back. He really is. He's good. He is good. Now, do I think Kyle might be able to break him? Maybe. You know, it's a guy who's only played. He's only a guy. Well, because the rub would be that he's only played in a 2-back system for his career, and Kyle doesn't run 2-back system.
Right.
So that would be, you know, that would be the only rub, is you're like,
yeah,
would he be able to
Walker
handle
probably
what Kyle
doesn't
does
have
for
as
him?
much energy or bounce off him, like say like in week 18 or in the playoffs, than he would say, you know, weeks 1 and 2, because they had, you know, you're right, they had a great system where they basically were using Walker and Charbonnet every other down, and so. And then, you know, even when Charbonnet went down, when he had to take over the guy, like he had enough in the tank to get it done. So
Yeah, he was still fresh. He was
yeah,
fresh.
exactly. He was still fresh. Yeah, yeah. Kyle, see, that he'd still have to bring in another guy, you know, to make sure that Walker would be fresh towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I mean that would be the rub, is it's like, because you got to trust Kyle, and I don't trust Kyle to do the right thing as far as that goes, just because he hasn't traditionally.
Yeah, since we already know Garendo ain't coming back.
No, he's done. I don't even want to talk about him, because he's not even in the equation.
Yeah, he's
done.
That guy's big and fast. He was a fullback. Well, he stayed hurt, and he didn't produce anything. So
got terrible hands.
Hey, did you see the Dolphins cut their fullback? Maybe we sign him, because, you know, we like fullbacks here.
It's we're a 2 fullback system.
Yeah, right.
That elephant backfield, like Florida State ran way back in the day with Zach Crockett and Barnum Floyd. The year before work done, and then work done's freshman year.
Oh, it's hilarious. That is hilarious. No, please no. I want nothing to do with that.
Hey, if we sign another fullback, and maybe he's a guy that's he's like Juice. He can make some great catches, and then you know, you let Christian run. You know, you also let him, you know, catch passes out of the backfield, and then you let Jordan James get some run. I mean, hey, why not?
You got to change coaches if you want any of that, because Kyle's not. That sounds like the opposite of what Kyle does.
Yeah.
You know, and then
that's a 180.
you know,
that's a 180 on the curve.
You get Tonjes running wild. You know, until Kittle gets back.
Yeah, but dude, think about last year. Tonjes was leading the team in touchdowns halfway through the season. Kittle came back, and Tonjes didn't get a catch for like 6 games.
That was so stupid.
Not a one.
Stupid.
Oh,
Not a one.
I
it
know.
was a travesty, dude. It was a travesty.
No,
It's like, you know, and then you ask Kyle, and Kyle is up there like with his balls in the wheelbarrow, basically going, "What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He's a backup. He's a backup." And you're like, dude, he's got the most touchdowns on the team, and he hasn't caught a ball in 6 weeks.
for a guy who has never won a Super Bowl in his career, he sure as hell is stubborn.
He is.
Yeah, he is.
It is brutal.
He's just like his dad. Although his dad was a little bit smarter.
Yeah, his dad knew when to make the right play call. Like Kyle does not when the right call needs to be made, he does the opposite. Do you
remember when he was the OC for us in '94?
Yeah,
Mike was the 49ers OC in '94.
Yep.
And he and Steve Young before that Super Bowl, they were there. There's a video of them sitting in the locker room going over the script for the game. There was like a 60-play script or something like that of plays. And Mike was like, "What do we do in this situation?" And Steve was like, "We run this play." "What do you do in this situation?" "We run this play." And they were back and forth on like 60 plays. And Steve, they were so in tune with each other. and Mike with how to run Steve. It was amazing. That it was probably the
And,
most
and you know
amazing
and you know
piece of
why
coaching.
Steve Young was that smart? Because he shut his mouth when Joe was talking to him.
God,
Joe taught Steve. He's like, hey, so when you got single high over here, and they're doubling Jerry, don't throw Jerry the ball there. Throw it to John Taylor, throw it to Brent Jones, or throw it to somebody else. Now, if he gets away from them, then you hit him. But if they're right in his face and they're right there, and yes, Jerry makes catches like that all the time, don't force it in there. Let Roger get the ball. You know, throw a couple 8-yard passes to Tom Rathman. Let him freaking rumble and truck everybody and pick up like another 10 yards. And when Brent Jones is wide open across the middle, hit him in stride, and he'll score a touchdown. Oh wait, you see Ed McCaffrey over there? Yeah. You can throw the ball high. He'll get it because he's 6'5" and he'll out jump everybody.
When he came to us, he was coming off an ACL too. I mean, it was interesting when Easy Ed was playing for us. But I can't remember if he played 1 or 2 seasons with us.
He only played the 1 year because the Giants drafted him in the third round, 91, and then he signed with us. You know, it was like everybody signed with us that year. Him, Dion, Gary Plummer, Ken Norton Jr., you know, Ricky Jackson, Chris Dolman, Richard Dent, all those, you know, what's his name? There's some, I know there's somebody else. Oh, Gary Plummer.
The all we want to touch that. I mean, a Super Bowl ring crew. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know because he came off the ACL. He played for us that season. He was okay, and then he went to Denver.
Yeah, I think what did he have? 30 catches and like 5 touchdowns that year.
Yeah, because he wasn't really all the way back from the ACL because those guys when they got ACL tears back then, they didn't come back like they do now.
No.
It was definitely slower recovery. He was better at the end of the season. He wasn't right in the beginning. You could tell. You could just tell he didn't have his speed. Because when he got to Denver, you could tell. Because it used to be back then, it took 2 years to come back fully from an ACL. And when that first year he was in Denver, and Elway was chucking him the rock, he was much better, you know, after that. Because it was rough. Because I mean, he had a rough, you know, off ACL, and I mean the worst season I ever had to watch a guy like that was when Rod Woodson played for us, coming off that ACL.
Oh God, he was terrible.
Man,
he was a shell. He was a shell of himself.
He couldn't move at all.
He was a shell of himself, man. It was so awful.
I was only like
him and Langham were 2 of the worst free agent signings ever.
Oh man. It sucks. And you know what? I thought Rod Woodson was a great player, and it was so rough to watch him out there.
He was. You know, and then when he went to Baltimore, he was still pretty good. But when he played for us,
he was the second year. Because he was the second year off that ACL, and then he was fine. Then he kind of had the stability back in his leg. He just was not right for us. Oh, it sucked. It sucked. I was like, oh.
You know, and then what? When we signed Asamoah for that year,
Nnamdi, same thing. Nnamdi was coming off an ACL too. That year he played for us, he was coming off an ACL.
Well, to be fair, like he had fallen off completely, like from ever since he went to the Eagles, that he was done.
So lost a step and coming off an ACL. It was like, oh, he was a shell, and he didn't hit hard enough to be a safety, so he had to play corner still. He was like, you know, some corners can switch to safety and still extend their career and do okay. That wasn't Nnamdi.
Yeah, Jalen Ramsey for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
He's definitely not that guy. But he's also a thumper though, because he's always been the guy that puts his nose in there and hits the just smacks the heck out of people.
Hey, did you guys see the Cowboy was on Grit Code podcast this week?
I didn't see that. No.
Dude, it's so good, man. It's so good. It's the best. Like, I think that was episode 27 of the podcast for Grit Code with Dante Whitner. And dude, that was the best episode. So 2 weeks ago was Chris Culliver, and this week was Cowboy. And dude, Cowboy was awesome, dude.
And then he did Vernon Davis's one too.
Yeah, I only watched a little bit of that one because I like Whitner way better than I like listening to Vernon interview somebody.
Yeah,
Dante's way better. I think. I like his delivery.
Yeah, he's more well spoken.
He's so good, and it was just so funny listening to Cowboy. Just they're reminiscing about all the seasons. Whitner's basically saying, Cowboy, you should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't understand why you're not in. And then and it's funny because when you start breaking down Justin Smith's career, you start looking at it, you go, doesn't have a ring. That's the problem. He wasn't as good as where he was drafted in Cincinnati, but I don't blame him for that because Cincinnati was a dumpster fire like they are now.
The Bungles.
They were straight up Dookie. They were straight up Dookie, man.
The Bengals are always known as the Bungles.
I mean, you got a guy that plays defensive tackle, but he can also play defensive end, and you don't put any other guys around him. Like, what are you doing? That's why when he came to us, when we gave him that 6-year big contract for like whatever 50 or 60 million, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it was 62. I think it was 62 million or something.
He fit in perfectly. We paid. Unfortunately, even though I like him, we paid Nate Clements that big deal.
Yep.
That's the worst signing for me. That is the worst signing for me.
He wasn't though. He was a feast or famine corner.
Awful.
Yeah, but he was a bump and run corner, man. He's a bump and run corner. That's what you get. You get some plays where you go, ooh, and then you get plays you go, ooh.
The dude made an interception against Atlanta in 2010, which would have been a game winner. All he had to do was get out of bounds. He just kept running, and he winds up fumbling the ball, and Atlanta wins the game. I'm like, bro, he was so
rough,
bad.
He was rough. But he's a bump and run corner. Like you said, that's what you get with a bump and run corner.
That's the worst 49er free agent signing for me. He was so awful. In capital letters.
So who's the best? Who's the best free agent signing?
For me, since I started watching, Cal, I would say, Justin Smith has to be up there.
Him and Dion.
Right when I started watching the team.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw Larry Allen in there. The 2 years that Larry Allen played for us,
we traded for him.
Oh, did we trade him? I thought we got him as a free agent. Okay, I thought.
No, we traded because the Ravens traded him right after.
We did trade. You're right. We did trade for Bortles.
Right after they won the Super Bowl, they traded him.
But like I said, Larry Allen for me, man. I freaking love Larry Allen. The 2 years he played for us, we were freaking killer.
I mean, he was a shell of himself, but Richard Sherman
still the best guard in the league.
Get the Niners to a Super Bowl. That was
he's the best pulling guard in the history of the NFL. He's the best pulling guard in the history of the NFL. Larry Allen. Oh my God. I think he was 36 or 37 when he was playing for us and still just knocking fools out. Oh God, I loved him. I mean, hated him as a Cowboy, loved him as a Niner.
He was a shell of himself when he came here, and I definitely hated him before. But Richard Sherman, he helped us get to a Super Bowl. His leadership.
Sherman was solid.
He was solid.
Sherman was solid. He was playing on one leg for us, man. You got to think about it like that. Sherman was playing on one leg.
Yeah.
And his arms are so damn long. He just was. Oh, he got in people's heads, man. I loved when he played for us. And I'm not a Sherman guy, but he was really good for us.
His leadership, when he was on our team, you could see how much of a leader he was, and that stood out to me.
Yeah,
we don't make the Super Bowl that year without him.
No, I totally agree. Totally agree.
So I'm just trying to think what's the best signing on offense.
Larry Allen is still my weed man.
I don't. I mean, I don't remember later.
Only Bebop. Only Bebop.
Let's see, from 2009 till about now.
Well, I know. I guess you guys know that Pamela Wynn had to leave because she had Mercy, but I asked her about her 4 left tackle Mount Rushmore. This episode 4. So far she only gave me Joe Staley. That's all she gave me. So I said, if you can take 3 more, let me know, and I'll just let the guys know. Let's see.
Oh, Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. I always do at the
tackles.
end. I always do at the end. Guys. So when we're
hold on. Let me see if I have my list.
I got the list right here because I think there's only 5 of them I know of. They list 5.
I made a list a while back of.
Okay. Just left tackle.
I gotta see if I.
We're going down line here. We're going down line.
Quarterbacks, backs, wide receivers. Oh no, all I have is skill positions. I didn't go that far. I had quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, and tight ends. I never got into those guys, but it'd be Trent.
5 left tackles, so 5 in here.
Yeah, so shoot them off, Ryan. I'd love to hear them.
Okay, of course, the top of the list, we all know who it is. TW.
Trent.
So Trent Williams on top, 2020 present, and Joe Staley is second, 2007 to 2019, and of course Steve Wallace. 1986 to 1996.
Yeah, he was He was double shell helmet guy.
How about Bob St. Clair?
I was about to say Bob St. Clair. Yeah, Bob St. Clair.
Name him. Let me read them rest. Right, 2 more left. Calm down. Calm down.
All right.
Bob St. Clair, 1953 to 1963, and then Len Road. Len Road, 1960 to 1974.
Okay,
pretty sure
those 2 guys.
Yeah,
never saw him play, so
there's only 5 of them on here on the list. So just take 4 out of 5 of those guys. There you go.
That'd be my list. I mean, Trent and Staley have to be on the top. I would probably put St. Clair number 3, and then.
Dude, Wallace was good, man.
Well, yeah, Wallace.
So I guess Harris Barton was the right tackle. I thought he was a left tackle for. Okay.
I think he played both. I think he played both, Matt.
I think he did too. So you could put Harris Barton. You could put Harris. He was one of the best tackles that ever played for us.
Yeah, I know. I don't have a problem throwing Big H in there. I don't have a problem throwing because I just put him in for both because I think he played both. I'd have to double check it. I mean, I can't Google anything right now, but or whatever. But I'd look. But I think he played both.
So. On the line. We already did our quarterback, fullback, running back, wide receiver, tight end. So now we're on the line, off the line. After we're done off the line, we'll go to defense next. So we have a few more weeks for that. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. I told you when you guys brought the. I just wanted to get hers that way I could let you guys know, but we didn't go on her yet. So you guys are still talking. So I didn't even rip you guys.
That's all good.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's the last thing I know do is do Mount Rushmore. So
yeah, no, it's cool. What the heck? After Grit Code, after the one with Chris Culliver, because Chris Culliver is my only follow by someone who he follows me on Twitter, but he's not really active on there, so that's probably why. But he and Rod Brooks and P. Willie all liked my comment that I made after the show, because I was like, dude, the show with Chris Culliver, I'll tell you, man, say what you want, whether or not you liked Cully or not when he was played for us. I liked Cully. I thought he was a solid ass corner for us. I mean, he had a couple of blips, but everybody does. But his Grit Code podcast thing, if you don't get a chance to watch it, man, you really should. If you haven't had the chance, I should say. It was a really good watch. They really dig into the X's and O's of the game. So if you like that kind of stuff, it's a really great it's just a really great watch to listen to Dante and Pat and Rod Brooks, man. Because I mean, I don't know. I mean, Rod Brooks used to be the beat reporter that followed the team.
Yeah.
And Rod has a ton of insight on this kind of stuff, and I don't know, man. It's just a really solid group. Usually a lot of these podcasts with the pros, they're not Niner centric with the pros. And this one, the fact that they're Niner centric really makes it a really good watch. And they're breaking down.
And hey, he's at every 49er home game.
Yep.
And he's still, even though he got fired, like even though him and Bob got fired, and they should have never did that. I love listening to him and Fitz. Even though Fitz would, throw a dig at my Florida State, oh yeah, when we beat them, Notre Dame, blah blah blah. He's a Notre Dame honk, whatever.
Fitz was hardcore Notre Dame, man.
Yeah, and just like he's a Bear honk, but because he lives in the Bay Area, he does give love to the 49ers all the time. So
yeah, I'm surprised that Fitz didn't get the call to play the game, to call some of those games that Papa was out for, and that they used Haberman. I don't have a problem with Guy. It's just Fitz was the voice of the 49ers for a while, so I was kind of surprised.
I think Guy did a good job.
Guy was good.
I think he did too.
Good. He was solid.
I think he did a good job. I was just surprised they didn't go back to
touchdown 49.
Shoot. I thought about throwing my hat in the ring because I know I could do good play-by-play for them, but they're not gonna give me a chance. They're gonna be like, oh, why would we let you? You're just some dude that does YouTube, and you guys don't even have that big of a following. Why would because I've been training to be a announcer for the Giants or 49ers my whole life. Like, what are you talking about?
So you just just do the game. Just call the game on YouTube. Do a YouTube live. Do a YouTube live and just call the game.
Yeah, and send
I can't.
Yeah, you can. Just don't put the game on your screen.
No, but I can't I couldn't do that if I'm watching the game on YouTube TV. So.
Oh, you could do, but you can't do it from your phone and then watch YouTube TV on your TV. You probably do both.
I probably could be able to do that. I could probably figure that out.
Live stream the game and announce.
Yeah.
Dude, there's plenty of guys like Breezy does that, but he usually does that on his Patreon so he can swear and be crazy.
That's the most reason why a lot of us get Patreon. We can curse all we want.
If you want to be Breezy, that's the way Breezy does it. For the what's he called, the Breezy Bunch?
Breezy Bunch.
Why the heck not? Live stream the game. What the heck? You got nothing to lose. It'd be fun.
Yeah, I watch his YouTube thing all the time, doing games every week. It's fun. It's doing the Madden, when he does Madden. I watch that all the time.
His Madden simulators?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's fun. It's very fun. It really is. You have to get into the game. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
He's a good play-by-play guy. He really is. He should be named Nerf play-by-play guy. He's good at it.
He's pretty funny. He's pretty funny. When I like when he and Chapman go on and chop it up.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know him and Mike Andrews and Niners still does their thing, so I see him sometimes on there.
Yeah, and I've seen Mike. I forget the other guy. There's the other guy. I can't remember his name. It might be Carlos or something like that.
All right,
they usually do a show with three guys after.
Oh yeah. I you're talking about now. Okay,
I can't remember the guy's name. I think it was Carlos something.
Yeah.
And then the other guy that's got the beard. I can't remember his name either. The only reason I even remember Mike the whole time is because he's smoking a hookah. He's smoking a hookah the whole time he's doing the show, so it's just hilarious.
Yeah, Silverado.
Yeah, okay.
That's a big guy with a beard.
Yeah.
I know. He's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty good show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they keep you guys going. They do.
No, like I said, those guys are great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I was watching one of Mike's shows one night where Nick jumped on with him, and they haven't streamed together in a while, and Nick jumped on and they were chopping it up for a little bit. Because I had sent a text out to Nick afterwards. I was like, "Hey, I saw you on Nothing But Niners last night," and he was laughing. He's like, "Yep."
Yeah, Nick's a cool guy. He is. He really is a cool guy.
Nick's a good dude, man.
They're all New Jersey natives, like me and Pamela. So, but she's of course only about an hour away from me. But Nick and Mike, I think they're up further. They're up further the coast on the west side of New Jersey. So they're up further from me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't mind seeing them face to face though. They're cool guys.
Yep, for sure.
We hope I'll be seeing you pretty soon, another month or so.
Yeah, we got to figure that out.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. Don't worry, we'll figure it out. We will.
But yeah, so
about that. I really am.
Man, I got a couple things coming up, brothers. I can't wait. Hopefully I'm going to a game versus Josh's Dodgers at home. And right before that, yeah, like I think it's on my birthday.
Okay.
Because we're playing you guys 4 games, like the 19th, the 20th, the 21st, which is my birthday. It's my 49er birthday this year. So.
Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay.
And
I think we have a 4-game series at Dodger Stadium too. So.
And then the 11th, I'm going to the last. I believe it's the last Sharks game of the season. Haven't been to a Sharks game since I went to the season opener when I first started working at Food for Less. Dude, I've been there almost 3 years, brothers. Like in September, I get my second share of the company.
Sweet.
Nice.
So, 20% last year. Now, another 240 shares this year in September.
That's for vesting?
Yep.
Sweet.
Nice.
Yep. And I think the last time I checked, it's somewhere around 4,000 in my 401k. So,
Matt Man, here you go. Happy early 49th there, Matt Man.
There you go, Bebop.
Oh, thanks, man. But yeah, it's a while. I got like a month and a half until my birthday. So
there you go.
Sweet.
It's not a while, but it's a little bit. Maybe a month or so.
Like I said, a month and a half. It's it's the 6th today. So
now we are heading into the draft. When is the draft again? I'm sorry, you might.
Draft is like.
It's the
last week of April. Last full week of April.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was the same week. I thought it was the same week as my birthday. I thought it was I think my birthday's Wednesday, and I could have sworn it was it was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
It's the 23rd of April. I know that because I'm actually arriving in Paris that day. So.
Oh,
we Hopefully it's vacation and not work.
Oh, it's vacation.
Sweet.
You and your wife?
Oh, I'm single, man.
Okay.
My mom.
I didn't know. I thought you.
Well, she's supposed to travel out to Egypt with some of her best friends because they were going to check out the pyramids, and they were supposed to do a river cruise on the Nile, and they're arriving to and from Paris on the way. So I was going to meet them on the way back. I don't know they're doing the Egypt trip now of what's going on in the Middle East. So we'll see if that happens. So yeah, I'm supposed to arrive in Paris on the 23rd, which is supposed to be the first day of the draft. So
nice.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
Do you speak French?
No, I don't speak a lick of French. Although I'm planning on. I downloaded Babbel.
You don't need to worry about it. In Europe, all
words and phrases before I leave.
The Europeans all speak English. Doesn't even matter.
Yes.
Yeah, they just say that. Oh, when you come to our country, you better know how to speak our language. They don't.
No, they realize their countries are based on tourism.
Does that is Japan, because a lot of people don't speak English in Japan, and they kind of if you speak some Japanese, they kind of expect you to learn some more. So although most of them give you credit if you know even a few words. So but like Japan is kind of one country where you shouldn't go to expect a lot of people to speak English. So but yeah, for the most part, most countries in Europe speak English, in my experience.
Yeah, because they all vacation here.
Yep.
Yeah, me and wife are going south for a vacation. Her vacation, not mine, hers.
So, Josh, are your Lakers gonna go to the playoffs this year?
I'm a Clipper fan. I do not like the Lakers.
Okay.
I think they are a first round exit. They have first round exit written all over them. Luka can't stop complaining about fouls, and then he leaves. He leaves,
and he can't play defense at all.
He can't take defense. You lose all the weight all you want. You still have to learn, how to use your feet work, how to use your hands when guarding someone. He can't play defense. He just can't.
Good for you guys, man. I can't even watch the NBA now. It's fucking trash.
I don't blame you. The NBA is garbage, man. It's
like my team. WWE. And this is what I hate. My team gets a good player, and they don't develop him. Like the guy that my Bulls have right now, I just got his rookie card today. Modest Pizzelis. He's a good player. He's 21 years old. He's 6'10". He's like 220 pounds. He's athletic as you know what, and they are doing him wrong. It's like, bro, you traded Kobe. You traded Laurie. My current favorite player is not on my Bulls anymore. He is on Utah. You traded him away. You traded one of my favorite North Carolina players away, Kobe White. You traded Zach LaVine away. Like, Zach came and he saved the franchise, bro. Like, the United Center was packed. Like, people were starting to say, man, he's if we can build around him, maybe we can get something done. But we never did. Just like Derrick Rose, we never got it done. Like, and I'm still saying, I still say this.
Go ahead, sorry.
What, me being a Bulls fan?
No, I said no. I don't understand the Bulls because it's like I remember growing up with the Jordan Bulls and saying like this is one of the great. This is at the time the greatest team I had ever seen, and ever since the Last Dance, they've just been trash. They had that one season with Derrick Rose when they were taking on the Heat, but then they had a couple. They were. Even though he got hurt that year, they had a couple good years, even without him. But they just never, it's like. But now that's like they seem content on being like a ninth place team with Billy Donovan. I don't understand that Billy Donovan has done nothing. I know, and they just gave him another freaking extension. I didn't get that. That made no sense. Fire him. Get another coach in there. And I need a GM with some cojones.
That's what's wrong.
I need a guy.
Our GM sucks.
You also need a new owner. Jerry Reinsdorf sucks, and he's ruining the White Sox too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you need a new owner.
And that's where one of my favorite guys went to as a free agent. He left Kansas City, and I think he signed with Chicago. Mike Yastrzemski. Yeah, and I'm just like, and I just hope they, don't tell him to change anything. Let him play the way he plays. He's gonna be your starting right fielder or whatever. He's gonna hit 270. He's gonna hit 20 home runs. He's probably gonna drive in 70 runs, depending on where he's at. If you could bat him second. Why not? He's pretty good contact hitter.
So,
I miss him on the Giants, but Giants are like, oh no, we got to go let you go.
Hey Richie B, where's Bella at? Usually she's around you.
She was actually, I was just looking at her because she was down because the food dishes for the cats are down next to where I'm
Okay.
sitting, and she hasn't jumped up tonight. Surprisingly enough.
Well, we'll see about Bryce Eldridge, Matt. I think
Love you.
Even though he's a rookie,
Dude.
I think
You too, bro.
the season will determine what kind of power
If-
bat is he going to be.
Regardless,
Is he going to be?
I'd say regardless of anything, he needs to start now. Don't send him back down.
100%, he should start now.
But they're saying like Larry was like, "Oh no, he's not ready yet." Like, I don't care if he hits 240 this year. I don't care if he hits 240, but he hits like 29, 30 home runs. I'm
That's
good.
You take that. Yeah, you take that.
And then just stay going into the cage. Maybe play in the Arizona Fall League. And work on that. Work some more on your first base and outfield defense. And then, I mean, our lineup can be as scary as anybody else's in Major League Baseball. You got Arise leading off, Jung-Hoo Lee batting second, Willie Adames batting third, Matt Chapman batting fourth.
Did they have Chapman batting ahead of Devers?
Anyways, Devers. It'll be Devers or
It should be
one of
Devers.
those guys.
It should be Devers ahead of Chapman.
Eldridge will bat seventh. We got so many other Harrison Bader. Patrick Bailey's going to bat eighth.
Harrison Bader is a good signing. That was
Patrick Bailey's going to bat eighth. Ramos is going to hit sixth. So it'll be like Devers, Chapman, Adames, then Ramos. And then Eldridge and Patrick Bailey, and the last guy is either going to be it's Bader somewhere, Bader or Bailey.
I think Bader. Honestly, Bader makes sense for ninth. He's a good ninth place hitter. Can flip the lineup.
And I don't know what we're going to do about this about Barricado. He might push somebody to the back end of the bench. Because his raw power, like he's been hitting a lot of bombs, and they said he can play right. So I don't know, but Jung-Hoo Lee's our starting right fielder.
Yeah, Ryan.
You. Hey, Bella, what's up?
There's
What's up,
Bella.
Belle?
There's the kitty.
Hey, Lou. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That's my little furless ball. Yeah, see this little fuzz on her, that's her winter coat.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what we do here, guys. That's how we do it. We drift off. That's what we do here. It's fun. We just chat around,
Well, I just thought it was funny that you mentioned her, Ryan, and then all of a sudden she comes up, jumps on the bench and jumps on the table.
He shared me. How is the Uncle Ryan? How is he doing? I'm okay. How are you? Yeah. I mean, it's 9 o'clock for two of us, and it's 6 o'clock for two other ones. So it's 6 o'clock. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said 6 o'clock. Sorry. You guys can head off. We're all good. We're all good. We cover everything. We're good.
For sure.
So, all right. So, guys, want to close down.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Remember,
if you're watching it on the replay,
weekend, guys, daylight savings times begin Sunday, so set your clocks ahead.
Oh boy, here we go. Lose an hour sleep.
What's that new thing that they got on there? It's called Hype or something like that. Hype us if you're watching us on the replay.
Please hype the video up.
Hype us, like, share, subscribe, and peace out, faithful.
Peace out, guys.
See you guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good weekend.
Yep.
Peace.
See yous. Boom. You staying here, Matt Man? Or you going to close it out with me, or what are you going to do here? Up to you. I don't care.
I'll close out with you.
Okay. Cheers. Well, come on. There you go. That's all I have. I don't drink alcohol unless it's on a Monday and Tuesday night when me and my wife are doing our show. Go Niners! Thanks for Bebop coming on here, brother.
Go Niners. Thank you, Bebop.
Yeah, Bebop, you could have came on here, man. I know you're camera shy. I think I guess Patton is too, but I don't care. Even Denise, she's not camera shy, but I know she usually works a lot, so she usually have her camera off and she uses her audio. You can always come on your audio, doing audio. Excuse you.
Yes, excuse me. Sorry.
We're still live, just so you know.
I know.
Bobby, you can come on here and you can use your audio. It doesn't matter. All right. Don't matter, man. It's all good. First of all, before I close everything down this show, I know we haven't been around. I told you guys in the beginning, I'll let you guys know. I just want to get this thing going when we were, for tonight. I know it's going to run late. One thing, we'll be back with MM in the Box Monday and Tuesday with me and Chris. We're going to do our MM in the Box again. So it's coming back this week. I already made the shows up already. So I set them up already, set for next week's too for this one. So, basically what happened, we lost our power for about 28 hours from Monday morning, from 1 o'clock in the morning, all the way around to about 5 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday morning. So we lost our power for about 28 hours. I'm trying to say it right. So yeah, we were thinking about taking a motel, but we decided not to. And I just wanted the power to come back on. So they were working on it. Was because a tree came down on one of our lines outside of our house.
Ooh.
A big tree came down, big one. It just killed the line. So, but they came and fixed it. Where our power came on probably around 5 o'clock, around that time. But we got our power back on. Turn on heater on in the house because the house was cold. It was cold for under 24 hours. Especially at the we just got a big snowstorm. We did. We got about 15 inches. So now it's probably our biggest one I've known since I've been living here. And I've been living here all my life. So, but that's the reason why we weren't around for that. And then my son got sick real bad. My daughter got sick. She wasn't bad than my son was, but she had a bad sickness. And then my wife got sick. And she still got her cough a little bit, but she said she's feeling a lot more better. And we're all, except for me, I wasn't sick. I'm the only one who wasn't sick. So all three of them were sick. We just got over. My son Ryder just got over being sick, and I said to myself, "We're not going to do a show on Friday. We'll skip it for this week because I didn't want, I had to deal with the kids and make sure they're all good to go." So, but that's the reason why we weren't around last week. So. This week coming up, we will be doing money. I'm about to say money. MM in the Box on Monday and Tuesday, and we'll be doing another show in the past, in the future next week. All right. So I just want to get you guys up there, and that way you guys are good. Yeah. He said, "Dang." Yeah. Yeah. About the power, probably right. Yeah. And I've been wearing Snow What's Inside. Prayers are up, brother. I got you, brother. Man, thank you, man. Thank you. Really. But otherwise than that, I'm about to close it down. I just want to let you guys know about all that. And please catch our next episode of Past, Present, Future, PPF, sponsored by the Regular 24/7 next Friday. All right. And of course, I'm gonna shout out the guys, C-Man, Craig Bahamas. He was actually on here for a little bit. And I knew who it was when he first came on the comments. Like, oh my God, it's C-Man, cool. So, I gotta change the time. Hold on, sorry guys, my bad. Here you go. I had to turn it off. There you go. Yeah, Craig Bahamas, aka GMGD, and of course, man's next to me, Matt Man, Sports Illustrator, at Matt Dennis 9. You might have to help me. Matt Dennis 16.
No, Niner Matt 16.
Okay. And the other one.
And Matt Dennis 22.
Thank you. And 22 is from Instagram, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So one's Instagram and one's for TikTok. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why these times come off like that on me. Okay. Now this guy, I think he was going to show up tonight, but I came on late, so that's probably the reason why he didn't show up. It's all good. Yours truly, Jake.
All right.
SUB's 56 or 56, 86. So, I do apologize, Jake. I know you're gonna kill me for that, but you get back to me next week. No, it's all good. And of course, Rich Bonsall, aka Coach Richie B. And I know he wasn't in the comments or on the show tonight, but Tommy Huxley follow him on Facebook. I'm not used to nobody be on here with me. I'm closing down. So it's different. And of course, Josh Gitt, JG. And you find him at Josh Gitt in 1987. All right. All these guys are great guys, man. And I know she wasn't on the show or wasn't in the comments, but I'm going to shout her out anyway at Denise Granger 11 on Twitter.
Denise.
Right. And we all know that she was here. Where the heck are you? Oh my God, I knew you're on here too. Hope I didn't move. I hope I didn't delete her.
Pamela?
Yeah, I found her. Never mind. Pamela.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I know she wasn't a special guest, but you can find her at Pamela Queen. It's actually off her name. So type in Pamela Queen on Twitter or Facebook. She's the same name. So believe me, I looked for her on both of them and I found her. So, but yeah, Pamela Queen, really cool gal. Please hit the like, subscribe button, smash it, please. All right, turn on all notifications and
share,
like, subscribe. Yep, share it. And we were live on Facebook, X, more known as Twitter, and YouTube. All right, so that's the facts, and we have a few more now. Oh, geez. Boy, Bebop, you don't give up, do you? Just joking with you, man. Okay, beard looking good. My wife hates
all right, Ryan. I will talk to you next week.
All right, man. Yeah, get out of here.
Later,
bro. Later, man.
Yep.
Later.
I'm getting out.
Gotcha, man. Got you. Go ahead, man. You're good. Okay, you're looking good. Thanks for noticing that. Stores must be proud. Stores, so I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. Sure. Those Sam must be proud. That's a good one. That's a good one. Barry Tommy. Yeah, I know you, Tommy. You and Tommy know each other. Laugh out loud. And yeah, she is. I've known Pam McQueen since I was always faithful 24/7. If you go on the channel, it should be on there too. Go all the way down. All the way down. You go to Red Go 24/7. Go all the way down to the very first episode that when I first started this whole thing, and you go up, keep going up, and then you'll see Always Faithful 24/7. It was my Twitter handle. It was okay. It was my Twitter handle for a long time, actually, for a long time. I'd say over 5 years probably. And then I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to start nothing bad going on, whatever. I met a guy who we can put a show together. I was gonna do it myself, but I went and found him. I wanted to see if he wanted to do a show with me. But pretty much my wife already knows about everything, so but he basically took over the whole show. He wanted to name it we were going to name it The Faithful Ones. That was I was going to name it Faithful Ones, The Faithful Ones. But then I decided to myself, I told him, I go, what about using my Twitter handle? I like 24/7. I've always loved 24/7. So Always Faithful 24/7. No rip off to Nick. No, Nick. I know he's always faithful 365. There is no rip off to him at all. But mostly mine are all caps anyway. I use caps all the time. But Always Faithful 24/7. It was made. We got it going, and then everything started going south like after maybe a few months. So it just went right south. If I do talk about it, it'll be like off a recording or something like that, and I'll share it out. I don't want to do it live because it would just hurt me if I do. Because I was very hurt when it happened. But otherwise than that, reason why I brought it up because of Pamela Queen. I've known her probably since I started watching NBN, not the Niners, and Breezy, of course. And I know for a fact not because I wanted to get publicity from them, but I wanted to see if they would come on my show and, you know, talk about Niners and all that stuff. I know we all love Niners, so. But I got hold of Pamela Queen, I got hold of Nick, and just the fact we're all three Jersey natives. So that's what I said. I just wanted to bring them on there and, you know, have some fun, talk about our Niners. So, but yeah, Bebop, awesome. So, yeah, guys, I just wanted to get that over with. I just wanted to talk about it real quick. I went all through the names. Yeah, guys, I really appreciate this for all love and support and everything for this thing going. Like I said, we'll be back Monday and Tuesday for MM Box. Hopefully, we'll do an NNS on Tuesday at some point, sometime. I gotta go with Jake because that's his thing. But when he's not around, he said he wants me to take care of it for him. So basically, it's his thing. He made the video and everything for himself, but he don't mind me taking control of it until he comes back or comes in whenever he wants to. Okay, so, but NNS will be back on Tuesday, and then Friday, this baby back again. All right. So if that's the facts, Jack, that's all we got. All right. So, like I always say, guys, keep the faith, never lose hope, guys. All right. We all love you. There on, guys. Have a great weekend. Love you. Bye bye. Later.
Ready, go, ready, go, ready, go, ready, go. Ready, go, ready, go.